Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 4th episode of the case study Vanitas. This one's titled Night of Mocking Masks. Interesting. We are now in Alta's Paris, so the vampiric version of Paris. Kind of like a, what was it that we watched recently that did a similar-ish thing? I think it was Burn the Witch, the 3-part, which was weirdly a 3-part movie series. Well, it was just 3 anime episodes combined together to make an hour movie. Ultimately, is how it aired, but that had like its alternate version of London in it, and so it's kind of like I can see some sort of similarities with that. Also, there are other. It's not an uncommon thing to have done in media, so it's kind of interesting in the way they've done this with the doorway and crossing the barrier, the veil, whatever they called it, I forget. But we have proven to Orlok, as was part of the plan, that the Book of Vanitas does in fact have the potential to cure those who have been afflicted by whatever this curse is. And we also have a target as to the potential cause of it in Charlatan. Interesting now that this means that there are multiple ways of causing the curse. The book seemingly has that ability. And Charlatan also seems to have that influence as well. To what end? We don't know. We know of Charlatan's parade, but whether that's the ultimate end goal for Charlatan, or if that's just a consequence of what they're doing, we don't quite know exactly what's happening there yet. That feels like our first main antagonist that we have to overcome. Probably an end of season, well, depends how quickly we go pressuring after Charlatan, because we've been taken away by Dominique Desaad very quickly, or taking no way away very quickly. So I don't know if we're going to go straight to Charlatan that quickly, or if we're going to focus on what's going on the vampire side right now first. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening. We've got a masquerade ball that we're going to, so the Night of Mocking Masks, it's masquerade ball, makes sense. So I suppose that's going to be the majority of the episode spent there. And yeah, so despite the fact that Bruno, who was the vampire that had been afflicted, being dead by Charlatan, Orlok did agree to the stay of execution, and thanks to Noé's power, a power that his family kind of carries, to suck the blood of a vampire and to be able to see their memories, even memories that they themselves cannot quite remember, is quite a powerful one. It seems to have its negative sides as well, though, because it very much feels like... I don't know if it's just because it was... because of the circumstances in which Charlatan manifests and causes the curse, that Noé was greatly afflicted by it, or if any other, like, huge spike of emotion from the person they're sucking the blood from would also cause him to have such a reaction to it. Because it seems like it's something he would rather not do if he didn't have to. Doesn't seem like it's something that Noé would offer just out on a whim, you know? So, and then we have the issue with what's her face? Jean. What was her name? What was it? Hellfire Witch. There we go. That's her actual name. I don't know what to think of that still. Like, I'm assuming to an extent there must have been a purpose behind Vanitas doing that. I'm still trying to assume there must have been a purpose. But the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, well, maybe he was just preying on her insecurities and that was the way for him to break her and do what, exactly? Like, get her to back down from fighting him for a while? I guess? Because, I mean, we took Luca prisoner and we're using that against her. And then the forced kiss was like, okay. And declared his love. Like, I don't get where the love bit came out of it. But I just don't know if that's just part of his character or if there was a purpose behind that. If there was a purpose behind it, we're probably not going to see it for a little while until we next encounter each other. But it was just a very weird interaction that I'm not sure why it exists yet. Let's just put it that way. I'm not quite sure why it exists. I don't know if it exists because Vanitas had a purpose behind it. I don't know if it exists just because of getting her to back down for the time being, because she got so embarrassed that she couldn't really think of fighting at that point. I don't know if it's just Vanitas being just a horrible person in general, in the way he conducts himself. Again, why is he going around saving people from this cast? Like, why bother? How did you get the book? Why? How can you unlock the book? Like, there's so many questions about that I think would need to be answered before I can really get a proper answer on what that whole bit was about, really. Yeah, I guess we'll find out what ends up happening there. Yeah, that seems like a more of a long-term thing that we're gonna have to answer, and it will be long-term since this is a 24 episode, at the bare minimum, 24 episode season. Well, it could be 23, although the second part has already been confirmed as 12 episodes, I believe, so it will be 24 episodes. But yeah, it was just a very weird encounter between them. Let's just put it that way. I think that's the best way to put it. But like I said, Vanitas as a character, there's a lot of unknowns there, and a lot of things that have yet to be explored. Let's put it that way. So I'm curious to see where they go with that. Anyway, Night of Mocking Masks. Time to see what this vampire was like and what we're going to be doing here at the Masquerade Ball. So, as per usual, these are time-based format access here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in pitch, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture in picture access I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Symphogear, and Lock Horizon, all of which make a return this week, although Lock Horizon will be delayed a little bit. Still coming out this week, obviously, but just delayed a little bit later because I'm still doing catch-up and stuff, and obviously these shows coming out on a Monday, which is where Lock Horizon should be, but it'll probably be moved to Wednesday alongside World Trigger. That makes the most sense for me, I think, in getting them all out on time. Yeah, so here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. On play say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since they're the ones who license the series. We have the Aniplex and Funimation logos to start, so it's about 12 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past, but you can also see screen flash on my face, mic, all this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should help you sync it up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. Theory is a structure. World formula theory, okay. Analysis, okay. Time all has been replaced with formulas, okay. Very similar pattern-like things that are going on with Vanitas. Okay. Babel incident, okay. Using Babel again. Jesus. Yeah, definitely using the constellation. Okay. Okay. There's the creationism of... Okay. Origin story for vampires, I guess. And explains our current world. Okay. Attributing all that to this. Rewriting Cole, okay. Okay. The flowers are very... Sure. Okay. Happy time. Love the soapy. Alright. Here we go. I mean, bringing a human to the bringing a human to the vampire world's kind of a big deal, right? Say vampire world, but I don't know if it was classed as a world in that sense. Okay. Hmm. Did not expect this. I mean, did not expect that. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Nice. Yeah. friend, huh? Hmm. But the second and third time, it's not the same. Hmm. Interesting. So it's only the first time you suck their blood that you see their memories. Okay. Okay. He's obsessing over all the Masons, okay. Yeah, she's not. That's why you love Noe. Oh, Luca? No, that's a flag. No, it bumps Noe. Oh, mask drop. Mm. Not Luca. Okay. Defends him, though. What's going on? Hmm. Okay. Right, William Tell. Is it William Tell? This is an interrogation, I guess. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Would help. Right. If he's an assassin, he's a pretty terrible one right now. He's had opportunities. Unless the story of Vanitas is wrong. Let's. The only thing I can think of. Hmm. What is going on? Okay, on the chandelier. That's gathered people's attention, probably. Announcing it. Oh. He bears the mark. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh. The book. But that's not your intention. Right. Again, why? Why would you do that? Guess there's the humiliation aspect. Vengeance against Vanitas. Huh. Okay. Okay. So bizarre the way he operates. Yeah, they'd never accept that. I debate that. Oh boy. Sister, okay. Oh shit, okay. Whoa, who calmed down? At least the chandelier didn't kill anyone. Wasn't a spear, it was a blade, okay. Okay. They're right against him, obviously. Okay, why did she save him? Right. It's fulfilling the wish, okay. Okay. Let's go searching. Yes. Okay, we'll reconcile with Luke at least. Oh! Oh! Didn't expect you here. Did not expect you here. Yep. Yep. Appropriate response. She's been afflicted by a curse. She's been afflicted by a curse. She was the next one after Charlatan. Oh, that Charlatan did. There's multiple. There's multiple, and she's got to be one of it. Okay. Holy shit. That's a lot of them, actually. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's now getting bad. I mean, it was always bad, but like, it's getting real bad. Holy shit. Okay. What the hell are you? Oh, just the ocean's like blood, okay. Cast blood, yeah. Nice. Nice. And here we go again. Why? I mean, that's a good question. What's your game here, Vanitas? I really don't know. Nah, I doubt that. Interesting. Nice throw. It's kind of a perverse falling, but whatever. She gonna give into instinct? Yep, she does. Now what happens? Still going, I guess. Yeah, you're messed up, dude. You're a bit messed up. Oh boy. We are known as Charlatan, okay. It's not just an individual entity. Interesting. Okay. Naimahimasu. ED time. Vanitas and Jean really confuse me at this point. I'm not sure how to feel about any of that. Don't know if it's an intentional parallel either. That's the quote unquote evil Vanitas that we saw, like the blue smile face. Similarities to Charlatan, just obviously different colors. Just kind of curious about that fact. And why does our Vanitas want vengeance against the original Vanitas? I'm curious about that fact as well. A lot of that's going to depend on our boy Vanitas's backstory and how he came to be what he is right now. I don't know what to think of him. Alright. Friends. Sure. Yeah, friend. Who's friends in this series? Like, seriously, who is a friend? Okay. Yeah, it's all going to come down to what Vanitas' backstory is, I think, for me. Because I... Yeah, I don't know. But when it came to, like, I think there was an interesting and probably intentional... I think there was an intentional, like, parallel there. Well, not so much parallel this time, because they're not, like, in line with each other, but intentional distinction. Because we had two pretty significant blood suckings this episode, right? We had Noe and Domi, which was very much consensual and just, like, an agreed upon thing, and kind of a prior arrangement based around Noe's family's power to obviously read into people's memories and such, which apparently can only be done once. If I saw that subtitle correctly, that is only on the first time that they suck that person's blood that they can see memories. So subsequent suckings are just normal. And that's kind of an arrangement they've had with Domi. It's kind of an interesting idea. And does speak to their more than just quite friends relationship. Obviously, it's definitely Vanitas's view that sucking blood like that is more than what a friendship would be. I think, again, in our society, the way we perceive it, I think we would probably quantify that as being more than just friends as well. I think there is an intentional, especially with the second one that we saw with Vanitas and Jean, there's definitely an intentional sexual element to it, obviously. You can kind of see that with Noe and Domi's as well, just like the very quiet and muffled but audible like noises that came from it. Obviously, Jean and Vanitas especially was a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Primal about it, I guess? I mean, he was egging her on and trying to get her to suck his blood. For what end, we don't know. I don't know what... I feel like Vanitas is like kind of like half stir crazy with what's happened to him. I feel like that's just part of his character. That must be an intrinsic part of his character that he is just not right in the head. Probably from backstory or from the influence of Vanitas and the marking that he has. I'm gonna guess that's probably playing into why he's kind of all over the place, in a sense. I don't know. I guess one of the other things I'm kind of curious about, and it's probably already been mentioned, but maybe I just didn't pick up on, and maybe I've forgotten since the first episode. The mechanics of their vampire's bloodlust and their desire to feed. Like, I think they mentioned it before, but how often do vampires need to feed or feel that need to feed? Because it's obviously something that Noe has had done with Domi before, and it's kind of like an arranged thing. Like the understanding of, hey, Noe, if you ever feel that lust, you can suck my blood. It's not like a reciprocal thing, though. It doesn't seem like it's something that Domi needs of Noe. It's something that Noe needs of Domi. Specifically because Noe has that urge. I don't know if it's the urge that's different, or it's just because he can't just go up to any random person and just suck a little blood, because he sees into their memories of that person, and that can be quite a traumatic experience, as we kind of proved with the whatchamacallit? I've forgotten the name of our antagonist now. Charlatan. There we go. We saw the Charlatan encounter when he was sucking Amelia's blood. So yeah, but to finish the thought, if you then compare that blood sucking to Vanitas and Jean's blood sucking, it was very much more like I dread to use these kind of words, but like if Noe and Domi's was romantic, I guess it kind of was, I suppose, if you think of it that way, then Vanitas's one was definitely more lustful, let's say, and very much predicated on the sense of pleasure that came from it rather than the attachment that came from Noe's version, if that makes sense. But again, I don't know why. And why was Jean feeling the need right now? Again, it comes down to maybe my base misunderstanding of how the vampire's hunger works. Like, how often do they feel the need to feed? Because I think I remember something early on that, like, vampire feeding or something was, like, different in some way. I forget what it said. I could have sworn the first episode probably mentioned it, so maybe I just need to recap on that, but I'm sure you guys will help me out with that, on how that works. But yeah, Vanitas, something's up with his character, like, quite badly, I think, and I think that's kind of the point, and that might explain his actions in episode 3 a little better as to why he's quite impulsive, I guess, would be a good way to say it, in the way he treats Jean and his interactions with her. But yeah, I guess we'll see what ends up happening with that. Vanitas' character is one of curiosity to me, just because I'm not quite sure why he is the way he is. Because I don't agree with the way he is. I don't know if there's just some, like, elaborate plan of his, or if he's just not kind of thinking straight, and if something's going on up there that really is, like, making him not how he seems, because I doubt that he was like this before he inherited the name Vanitas. So I'm going to assume when we get to his backstory, it's going to have a big role in understanding his character. But I guess we'll see. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ones per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 Light Me Find Out on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time. See you guys later.